people of the internet.
Oh god.
Shut up, you. You have no lines in this play at this point in time. I am Eric. I am the GM for this wonderful tale of bullshittery we're about to embark in. And let's meet our players, of which depressingly few actually showed up for today's session. First off, Caleb, who are you playing for today's game of Halo Mythic? Caleb, I swear to God. Brandon, don't you start.
Caleb's messing with audio settings.
You're doing this now.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I swear to God.
Oh my God!
Okay, Brandon, who are you playing?
I'm playing Joker! Yay! Hi, my name Brandon.
My name is
Brennon.
Oh dear God. Also, hi. I'm Josh. I'm playing Mauricio or Maurice, and I'm a new player to the table currently. But I am usually a spectator.
I thought you were joining. I forgot you were joining. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Is your character finished?
Yay!
Yes. Yes, my character's finished.
I swear to God, I'm going to remove your voice mod privileges.
It's joke's on you. You can't do that.
Joke's on you. I also have voice mod.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Joke's on you. I do too.
Yeah, nice try.
Alright, is it working now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay!
And Caleb, who are you playing, and who are you?
I play Oliver 055 and Zoe A241. God, this is already going to be one
this
session, I can tell.
Is super cursed so far.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so where do we find ourselves?
Would one of you would like to describe to our audience of maybe one person?
Yeah.
Let's go! We still got one viewer!
One
I can...
of Peighton's unholy testicles happened in our last session.
I can do a synopsis? We didn't do a whole lot, honestly.
Well, regardless, speak.
Well, when we first started off the previous session, Joker and Kaziv had just arrived back at the hospital, which the name of which I can't remember, where the rest of Silver Team was holed up with a bunch of Marines and other military people, making it into, now anyway, a military hospital, to find out that Kaziv's AI, Heart, the designated AI for Silver Team, had been taken when Joker and Kaziv had run into a Covenant Crusader and a group of Silent Shadows on their way to a control booth to control these big artillery guns to hopefully slow down the assault on the city so they could speed up the evacuation. In the last session, we met a janitor who's apparently a recurring character.
Yep.
Joker met that for the first time, at least I'm pretty sure.
Absolute meme.
The group journeyed back to the bridge to the control center for these big old guns, and for that session we actually had our sniper boy. They assaulted the Covenant, they got the guys off the bridge, and as far as I remember, it ended after that.
Yes.
Yeah. because we didn't really do much after that.
We English.
Yeah.
I know
We-
you are the first language.
We ended on the combat, which is okay.
Mhm.
We ended up in combat, which isn't exactly atypical, but you know,
We ended after the combat finished.
yeah. So as far as I remember, we're now just like basically approaching this control tower.
We rejoin our merry band of misfits and ne'er-do-wells.
Oh, we didn't say it.
I figured I'd switch. I figured I'd shoot my way out. Switch things up a little bit.
Nice. Respected.
At the base of the Fire Control Center, which is a quite large skyscraper, which shoots up at least 10 stories, which probably also has quite a few sub-levels. Silver Team, what are you up to at the moment?
What?
It was a sitcom gasp. I don't know.
Actually, I'm not sure where I would be, as I'm a new arrival, so...
Yeah.
I wasn't here, so I don't know what's happening.
I have an idea on how to introduce Maurice, but I'm not sure if it would work.
I mean, if you want to go with it, go with it.
You could introduce Maurice in the way that Agent Main was dropped on that oil platform.
Mm-hmm.
Or the way, well, actually, that was the same way Joker was dropped in as well, wasn't it?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the group is currently on an operation, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could
Literally
say
in the middle of
that-
the battlefield.
I guess you could say that Maurice is probably like in the same or like general location, and maybe receiving a signal.
I got it.
Who knows?
I got it.
hmm
So, Oliver, Zoe, Joker, you and the rest of the server team have met up at the front steps of this tower.
Does Zoe have her wounds back?
Actually, that's a lie. Zoe is
Oh, yeah, Zoe is unconscious. I forgot.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute, did I miss something?
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Hold on.
You right.
There you go.
Nice.
Sorry, I did Alt Tab to get to voice mod.
Yeah.
You good?
Every time you activate voice mod from now on, Brandon,
What?
I'm going to add one pair of hunters.
He should just take fatigue for it. So what we're hearing is the ocean of hunters?
Well,
Yeah, it
I'm
currently
deciding
sounds
some
like
way.
it.
Smite! Stop! Round!
Shit. You right.
Yes.
God, my character's gonna fucking die before I can get him to
Well,
He should take fatigue for each time.
oh, bullshit.
Oh my god! He just killed his fucking character!
We just see like a sunrise, but it's just green.
We just see a green sunrise as Joker collapses from fatigue.
He just gets deleted.
So none of you have answered my question. What are your characters doing?
Well, you didn't establish where they were.
You
Yeah,
are at
he
the base of
did,
the
though.
fire control center.
Yeah.
In front of the
Mhm.
doors leading into it. What do you do?
Oliver looks up and says nothing.
Joker. Joker just like kind of shakes his shoulders like he's shuddering a little bit. He's like, "This, I'm not happy about being back here again." Very, very clearly keeping his eyes to their sides in case the fucking Silent Shadows decide to pay him another visit.
Suddenly, you feel
Yeah.
something go across. No.
Yeah, suddenly,
There's a camouflage figure in the
Uh,
background. No.
So
hey,
I assume
Brandon,
is there like a
roll me
button?
2d6.
sorry, what?
Brandon, please roll me 2d6.
No. Why?
Would you like me to roll 2d12 instead?
Why roll 2d6?
Just do it.
Why?
Just do it.
Fine, take the 12.
Because you know what? There is no questioning. He's the fucking DM. That's why.
Okay.
There we go.
You take 8
A
fatigue.
3 and a 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a fuck yourself and no.
Oh no.
Just saying. I'm
Oh,
not
what is-
joking. Please tone it down with voice mod.
Yeah, and you
What
could
is
have just said that.
I mean,
What is
multiple
fatigue
people
doing
did,
this?
and you didn't listen. As per the normal.
What
Your
What does
immediate
fatigue
response was
do?
Shut the
spam
fuck up,
mod.
Caleb.
That was the answer.
Dear God. Oh,
But
boy.
anyway.
Mhm.
This is already going well.
Yeah, it's going
Uncle
garbage.
is going to turn to his compatriots, shoulder his machine gun, say, well, guess I'm going to ring the door, and he's going to kick in the door and walk in.
Didn't even roll for it?
He's a Spartan, and this is a normal door.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is
There's a
anyone
rod
to
going through the
follow
hall.
him into the building? Is anyone going to
I'd
do
say I
I
would follow him.
I guess Oliver will like stay outside.
I was pretty sure that was assumed.
Mhm.
I'll
I'd say that
he'll cover the door.
I'd say I'd follow behind.
You aren't here at the moment, Josh.
Doesn't mean I can't be super stealthy.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. No.
Just because I'm not here doesn't mean I'm not actually here.
No, you simply aren't there. You can't.
It does though.
Funny though.
The big funny. Alright.
You're saying like you're funny, and that was funny.
So you guys enter the lobby for the fire control center. It is absolutely deserted. It has a desk that you're pretty sure is only still there because it's A, made of steel, and B, bolted into the ground. Because all of the other furniture in the room has been overturned in one way or another. You see several corpses, mostly humans, but a couple grunts and even a brute or two scattered across the room. and a staircase leading upwards. Or 2 staircases leading upwards.
This sounds spookier than it probably should, just because I'm imagining this in the context of New Mombasa from.
Yes, yeah, same. I'm getting like, I'm like super like
dark. What
this is
used
why
to be
I'm
house littered with corpses and blood and weapons and
That's what I'm thinking of too. Yeah.
and trash.
Yeah.
That's why I'm outside. Ha! Also,
Yeah.
I'd like to make a perception check to make sure there's no one there. I don't trust you.
You don't need to make a check. There is no one.
Okay.
He's like,
Suspicion still. I don't buy it. Suddenly, a silent shadow at point blank range.
That's nice. Anyway, Joker, as you enter the room, you also notice, like, in between the 2 stairwells going up, you notice a pair of double doors that seem to lead into an elevator that you assume goes up and down.
Yeah, as elevators typically do.
I meant from this level. Like, the elevator would be how you access the lower levels of the building.
Right. I figured that's what you meant, but for the sake of, comedy, because that's a thing that people do sometimes. What the fuck was that? What's the likelihood that Joker turns to his companions, this in character? What's the likelihood that the elevator will end up being a death trap?
I would say 20%.
The likelihood of it being a trap in a general sense, I'd say about 50%. Another chance on that. Chance on it being a death trap.
I was thinking that the elevator would be a tool as part of the trap, not the trap itself.
Yeah, that more or less what I was going for. Yeah.
Though I don't think an elevator would be able to kill a Spartan.
I mean, those drops.
I might remind you that Master Chief fell from 2 kilometers and survived.
Which still doesn't make any sense because you drowned in a fucking ankle-deep water, but okay.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's the game.
It's like yeah, except fuck you. So
yeah, gameplay and lore are 2 different things, and you must remember that.
Exactly.
When I go to
Keep in the book.
Yeah.
Master Chief in the books swims for hundreds of kilometers. Master Chief in the games dies to 1 inch of shallow water.
You're not wrong, though.
Walks into a kiddie pool and fucking dies.
Fucking dies.
Anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Yes.
Doesn't the headset I have like a scanner? Am I able to is that a thing I can do?
What do you mean? What do you mean by scanner?
Hold on.
Define what you want to be looking for. What are you trying to do?
That's a thing I can do, right? Just
what kind of scan what?
What are you scanning for?
Enemies.
Threat tracker.
Pretty much.
Tracker? Heat? Are you looking for heat sources?
I'm asking what I'm capable of doing out of these options. What is...
You have, at the bare minimum, a motion tracker, and you have, infrared.
What does infrared do?
Lets you see heat sources.
Oh.
You see infrared radiation.
You see body heat.
Probably do the motion tracker them. Because I assume the IR isn't through walls and shit. So
I
I
mean,
wouldn't.
Depends on the thickness.
Yeah, it depends. It also depends on like how sensitive the equipment is.
Yeah. It depends on a variety of things, but in a general sense, if they're thin walls, then you have a decent chance of seeing through them.
Again, this is also in the 26th century.
Yeah.
In the 41st millennium.
Silence.
Do I see anything?
With your motion trackers, or
Yeah.
nope. Only blips on it are you and your companions. The 4 ODSTs that are with you, Creed and Marshall. Robin and his 2 ODSTs, I'm gonna say, are with Oliver. They're guarding the door. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure Kelsey said he wanted to stay on the roof of the building.
Yeah.
So they're up there still.
Would I know if the control thing we're trying to get to would be above us or below us?
I'm sure since we connected to the city AI, I'm sure we didn't we? If wasn't that a thing we did?
Hart did.
Yeah.
Do we have a copy of the map of the city and schematics for buildings?
You would.
Okay.
Okay.
We can use that though.
Yeah. The
Fuck.
like
You need cartography to read the map.
I mean, that is kind of what that skill is for.
I mean, I was just joking.
I mean, is there actually a cartography skill?
I think there is.
Pretty sure it's like more.
No, there's navigation.
Education,
There's
more
navigation. Navigation
right.
and navigation, air, space, and slip space.
Yeah.
Not navigation is specific, or not cartography specifically.
Okay.
Also, isn't navigation? Oh, never mind.
You're able to find the like main control room for the fire control center. It is on floor 10 of 12.
Okay, so it's upwards. I would like to activate my infrared and step into the elevator. Just in case anyone is active camo.
I assume you also look around the room.
Well, yeah.
So you don't see any heat signatures besides their companions that are standing.
So the dead bodies have been dead for a while.
The corpses are giving off enough heat to be registered, but they're not particularly warm.
I wouldn't expect they would be.
In the elevator, you don't see much. The electrical panel is a little warm, but not unusually so.
Okay.
Basically, all systems nominal.
Good. I'm going to preferably keep that up as we ascend. I presume the rest of my team is going with me.
That's what you presume.
Oh
Nope.
my...
Yeah. So, are you sure you want to use the elevator?
Just because you said that, no, not particularly.
Well, I'm asking that because I just had a thought and I'm looking something up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm curious. Would the elevator be able to carry everybody?
That is actually the question I'm googling.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
considering we don't have Kaziv with us, yeah.
No, but still, Spartans are really heavy.
Oh, I know.
The thing is, the average elevator can only hold at
Modern
least like 2,000 pounds on average.
modern elevators in like skyscrapers are weighted for like 5,000 pounds and above. So, like UNSC future elevators, I'm sure would be fine.
I mean, yeah.
So
I will point out,
elevator in a low-rise building can hold anywhere from 21,000 or to 2,100 to 2,500 pounds.
So
I will point out that detail is evident in Halo Reach, so I assume that is standard. And, you know.
I assume that would be fine then, right?
So you would go in 2 at a time, what I'm hearing, right? No, 3 at a time.
That's it.
Well, the Spartans would be able to go, then the humans, or then the ODST
Yeah.
would, or
Yeah,
the ODST, then the humans.
Probably Spartans first, because duh.
The Spartans lead the way. Wait, isn't that Rangers? Never mind.
Rangers lead the way.
Yeah.
What is all of that?
So, who's going first? ODSTs or Spartans?
I think Spartans should go first, but that's your guys' call.
I'd say Spartans.
I say Spartans as well.
Marshall steps into the elevator. He being a fair bit heavier than everyone else present. His weight on the elevator is quite noticeable. Like, it sags a little bit when he enters.
Mm.
Oh, that's an interesting detail. I was looking up the elevator stuff. Is this a service elevator? Because service elevators in our world get 20,000.
Ah,
just curious. Just interesting.
I wouldn't think so.
This is just a normal ass elevator.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the kind of elevator you would find in like an apartment building.
Oh, okay.
But Marshall pops in, takes up a position in the middle, or at least the rough middle. Joker.
Wait, how big is the elevator?
Again, it's basically a carbon copy of your average residential elevator.
Oh, so not that big then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tad bit of a squeeze for the three of you.
Fair enough. Joker with his IR, he's gonna move to the part closest to the button panel and pull his like the handle of his energy sword out in case there's someone just outside the door when they get out.
And can you roll me a perception check real quick?
Oh god. Okay.
Wait, telling me this?
No. Joker.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any modifiers for this?
IR won't really help here.
Yeah, I
So
figure as much. No, I'm just looking through my. Is it a visual perception test?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have a plus 10. That's camouflage. Okay, yeah, so it's just a plus 10.
So total of plus 20.
Okay. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna be pissed. Good stats, don't fuck me.
Hey! 8 degrees of success.
Hey, got it.
So you notice as you enter the elevator, the access panel at the top is not in place. It's still there, but you notice it is not set properly. As
Oh,
someone used it but didn't put it back.
I am assuming it's been tampered with.
I don't know. Would you like to hop up there and have a look-see?
Yes, with my... I put my gun back over my shoulder, but keep my energy sword in my hand. Obviously not activated yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
Marshall helps you up into there, and when you get up into the shaft itself, you note that the cord holding the elevator
Oh my god.
not looking too good.
Great.
Oh,
Good.
buddy.
Amazing.
Whether it's just been very shoddy maintenance or active tampering, you're not sure, but there are
Appreciate the word shoddy used.
indeed.
I'm gonna have Joker just kind of lean back down into the elevator, and just gesture Marshall back towards the door. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Probably pull back out. This thing looks like it's about to snap.
But yeah, you notice chunks missing out of it.
Yeah, definitely get out.
Oliver's gonna calm you and say status.
Shit's fucked, Captain. Elevator is either absolutely borked because the crew here didn't know how to do their job, or someone's been trying to fuck with us.
Can you try to use the cables?
Well, he wants to climb up?
You could.
I mean, if we do, we're gonna have to pry an elevator shaft door open on the.
Is there
we
a
want to stop?
is there a maintenance hatch on the top of the elevator?
That's what I crawled through. Well, rather climbed up into.
Marshall pipes in. I'm probably not gonna be able to make that climb, at least not with all the heavy equipment I'm carrying.
Okay. Why don't you take the stairs? Bring the rest of the team with you. I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna make the climb and get to the 10th floor. Pry the door open. If they've tampered with this thing, they won't be expecting anyone coming through there. So I'll try to radio and see if I can find anything.
Acknowledged. 055 out.
Joker,
Roll a.
please make me an athletics test.
Okay. Do I have any modifiers?
That
I
is
don't think I do
excellent.
from anything on my character personally, but
Besides your just skills in athletics.
yeah.
For the record, I'm also going to accept stunting here, in case you just want to be fancy with it.
Is my stunting higher than my athletics? I wouldn't think so, but it's not. My stunting is 95, my athletics is 115.
Alright.
It's mod is 11.
Considerably.
That's a long and short of that.
That's a considerable difference.
Yeah. Okay. Athletics. Don't fucking fail, damn it.
At a
Oh no.
minus.
Oh.
Minus 20, because you. Well, it is still a cable. It's still a fairly lengthy climb you're making.
What would a minus 20 be for a 74?
For what?
Because I rolled.
So basically, just remove 2 degrees of success.
Okay, so I still get 1 degree.
Excellent. So it takes you a bit. Like 4 minutes, 5 minutes to make a climb from the lobby to the 10th floor.
Right.
You make your way up, and you are right outside the door, which, surprise, surprise, is closed.
Hmm.
I mean,
As I had expected.
I mean, the outer door is closed.
Well,
The elevator door that leads to the elevator shaft itself.
I mean, that should be closed, right?
Yeah.
Again, surprise, surprise, is closed.
Yeah, no shock. It's closed.
I'd be a little more worried if it wasn't, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anybody else getting ODST vibes from this?
Yes, very much.
Just the elevator shaft.
Supposed to a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
How do you intend to open the door, Joker?
I don't know. Pry it open. Like I'm hanging on to the metal cable. I just stick my feet on the edge of the door from the inside and just pry that bitch open. Oh, actually, you know what? Joker does have a docking cable as a back permutation. So he could hook the spike docking cable into the wall of the elevator shaft and let himself hang there in front of the door. So he still has something supporting him.
That is a fantastic use of your equipment.
Weird. I've been looking for an excuse to use that thing.
I have that one too. Shame the hours on the outside.
Yeah.
But you totally don't have to be.
Yeah.
We have snipers covering the door.
You kind of did that to yourself.
Yeah, I didn't know the sniper thing until after GM.
Oh, for fucking fuck.
Do we just want to retconius and say that you're with Marshall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, can I climb too? I want to climb.
Yeah, sure.
I have a docking cable. Can I use that too?
I mean, assuming that you make the climb, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Roll.
Alright, so what is the modifier again?
Minus 20.
Roll for that climb, boy. Where did I put all of my?
Hey!
Yay! Wow! Almost wow! Look at that. It's a 2.
Damn. So yeah, Oliver, you are just kind of like Tarzaning it up. Monkey King climbing the bar.
The Monkey King.
Even though you started a minute or so before Joker, you passed him. And you both
amused wheeze.
You both attach your docking cables above the door. I assume one of you is going to take.
Do I need
I would like to kick it in.
Oh my! All right, never mind.
What do you want me to use athletics or like a melee attack?
Give me. Give me a minus 40 athletics check to kick in the metal elevator doors.
And also, like, try not to fall as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
So you like swing over, plant your feet on the doors. Or actually, would you like to describe it?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right. You kind of give Joker a 1, 2, 3 kick off and just absolutely kick the shit out of this door with one
Shaman isn't the Covenant.
indeed. You burst through the metal doors, do a little bit of a combat roll into like a kneeling firing position, and you are barrel to face with a plasma cannon.
I'd like to say one. I would like to say one thing.
Yes.
Boo.
So a grunt was at this plasma cannon. Then heard bang, and he is like 3-ish feet away, having fallen down in shock.
You know, in Halo 2, Chief, it says
Yeah.
boo. It's the same. It's basically that.
Mhm.
You see a puddle of liquid. I don't think the COD piece will allow that. Never mind.
I was gonna say I don't think that would work.
Yeah. No. Moving on.
You put a cap in his ass.
I'm going to shoot him in the face.
I'm not gonna have you roll for it. It is a grunt who was stationary on the floor, like maybe a meter away from you.
Oh wow, that's really close.
You are fine.
He did.
He is killinated. Joker, I assume you follow in after this?
Whoops! I just remuted it. What the fuck? Joker just swings in, unhooks his docking cable, lets it slip back into its loop, and just kind of shakes his head like fucking show off.
How illuminated is this?
Not well.
I turned on my helmet light.
And you hear something off in the distance. It's
I make a perception check. That's
my
modifier.
Fucking god.
It is not a irrational fear. Darn it. Wait, would I get a modifier because I have the flashlight on? Or no?
It's
Already been.
I'm going to turn on my light so I can hear you better.
Oh, you're here? Oh, here?
Yeah,
I thought you said see.
You no, he said you hear a sound.
Off in the distance.
Yeah. Oh.
Joker,
allow me to turn on my light so I can hear you better.
would you like to roll a perception check to see if you can hear, if you can track the sound?
Some of
That's
these
funny.
are doing a project.
Sure. Here.
Me?
Minus 20?
Yep.
Gotcha. I really should have. I was looking through abilities. I really should have taken that advantage on hearing perception test skill. Oh, never mind.
It's singing.
What the fuck shit?
It
Uh,
sounds like a group of young-ish men. If you had to guess, between 20s and 40s.
what, like humans?
Yeah. It sounds like
Um,
they're a floor-ish down.
I'm gonna have.
What you hear is, if you want to find the general, I know where he is. I know where he is. I know where he is. If you want to find the general, I know where he is. He's pinning another medal on his chest. On his chest. I saw him. I saw him. Pinning another medal on his chest. I saw him.
Joker just kind of like slowly glances over at Oliver, like, is this a setup for a fucking horror movie?
Oliver just shrugs.
Okay. Joker's
If you'd
gonna
like to roll a
push.
knowledge check to identify the song, you may.
I don't care enough.
I will go ahead and do that because knowing Eric, there's probably some reason for that.
Then again,
this
it's Eric, so there may not be just because it's funny.
Is there also a minus 20 to this? I wouldn't think so, considering it sounds like a militaristic one and they're soldiers, but
it is a militaristic song, but it is also, at this point, over half a millennium old.
true.
Okay.
So minus question mark?
What's the penalty? Or what's the
I'm
modifier?
gonna give you minus 20 because of your guys' upbringing.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
It takes you a few minutes, or it takes you a minute to recognize the song. It's Hanging on the Old Barbed Wire. It was the song that was first, or it was first sung in the trenches of World War I by the British on the Western Front. How these UNSC personnel here in the 25th century know about it, you have no idea, but, you know.
Well, if
Who
Joker
cares?
knows about it, then presumably it's, decently known. Also, Jesus Christ, Caleb, your background. It's so loud.
So what do you do with this information?
Out of character, I'm gonna Google this really quickly.
I mean, do we have a music bot that we can play this on?
No.
No?
No, not really.
No.
Hanging on the old barbed wire, route 9618.
We don't need to listen to it. We'll just move on.
I know, just hold the fuck
He's
on.
listening to it, like,
I'm
himself.
I'm not listening to it. I'm looking it up. I'm looking up its history and such. Oh.
Yeah. British Command did not like the song.
Yeah, no kidding. This seems in character. This seems like a song of soldiers who've given up their faith in their superiors.
Would you like to know what the last thing of the song is?
If you want the old battalion, I know where they are. I know where they are. If you want to find me. Oh, wait.
If you want to find the private, I know where he is. I know where he is. I know where he is. If you want to find the private, I know where he is. He's hanging on the old barbed wire.
Is this some kind of kumbaya for a fallen? What is happening?
You, like, with the song itself, like, out of game or in game?
Like, in character. Like, Joker is just confused now.
Maybe investigating the source of the singing will illuminate some questions.
Yeah, I figure as
Will
much.
provide some illumination to your questions.
Okay. Them being a floor down, do we need to leave this darkened room and head to the elevator door below?
You're in a hallway, and right next to the elevator is a stairwell that goes down.
Okay. I'm going to hesitantly push this stairwell to go to the floor below, with switching from the, actually, he's going to keep the infrared on.
And Oliver, are you going to follow him?
Yes.
As you enter the 9th floor, you see, well, you are in a hallway. There is, unlike standard, only one door on the left and the right, instead of, like, dozens.
Huh.
Barracks A, Barracks B is what they're labeled.
Okay. Is the singing coming from one of them?
Yeah. Actually, with your infrared, you would be able to see through the walls.
Oh, good. I'd like to do that.
Inside Barracks A, you see a bunch of heat signatures. Some of them human.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, good.
So you see what looks like a big sphere of heat with, like, kind of smoke rising out of it, or with more heat, like, going up. Some heat signatures that are quite obviously brutes around it. And farther back, huddled in a kind of semicircle, is about a squad's worth of humans.
Joker's going to turn back to Oliver again, and
there is
just
one more detail.
Okay.
Near the kind of sphere is a large stack of body heat, or of heat.
Yeah.
And you're not really sure what it is until you see what is quite obviously an arm dangling out of it. It is, you are like 90% sure it's a stack of bodies.
Joker's going to turn back to Oliver because he's not entirely sure on this part, and just ask, do brutes eat human beings?
Yes.
I think we have some soldiers that need rescue from cannibals. Or what would be cannibals if these weren't aliens?
I was about to say.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
He almost walked into that.
Cannibal, not cannibals. Okay. Because these enemies are unaware, and I can see their positions. If I bust down that door and flashbang,
Or if perhaps I could bust it down and you throw the grenade or something.
yeah, if you like peek door open, I throw flashbang, it goes off, you throw full thing.
Yeah, whatever
shoot.
combination we decide.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are they going to be able to fight back effectively or within enough time that we wouldn't have already killed them?
I can't really say. It really just depends on how the rolls go, but assuming the flashbang hits with full effect and they don't succeed on their checks to not get flashed, it will be at the bare minimum significantly easier than it would have been otherwise.
Okay. Considering they are caught off guard, I would figure they'd have a disadvantage for that. Okay.
The check that they would be making would just be to see if they could shrug off the effect of the flashbang.
Oh, even if they did get flashbanged.
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
How flashbangs work? To scroll all the way down to the equipment section.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Or I should say how the flashbang special rule works. The effect of a flashbang detonating blinds and deafens any character within its radius. Flashbangs blinds and deafens a character for 1d5 minus toughness modifier, maximum of 5 toughness modifier, and actions. For every meter closer to the flashbang from its radius, the character gains an extra +1 to half actions they are affected by the device. Characters stunned by flashbangs do not count as vulnerable or helpless. Characters that have polarized visors take only half of the half actions that the flashbangs cause. A character may attempt an agility test to shield their eyes to save themselves from 1d5 of the half action. The brutes in this circumstance would not be allowed that last bit.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Joker is going to very tactically gesture to Oliver to the other side of the door, and for him to peek it open as Joker readies a flashbang.
Is it a sliding door or a hinge door?
It is a hinge door.
Oh,
okay.
Surprising.
Even better.
It would have been. I was contemplating making it a automatic swing door.
It would be really funny if we're preparing to kick it down.
Yeah,
it just
it
slides
has
open.
a grocery store motion sensor. It just beeps open ding dong. Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Fuck that. But anyway, yeah.
And you see a total of 5 brutes.
Fantastic. It's a warfare melee for the grenade, right?
Yes.
Copy that.
Because you are able to take your time here. I'm gonna give you a +30.
Ooh. If I fail that with a 90 in warfare melee, I'm gonna be pissed.
Really, the only question here is how well do you succeed?
That should have been way better than that, but alright. Fine, whatever.
And is there any other ordnance that you would like to add into the mix? Like smoke grenades, concussions, etc.?
In terms of
Probably shouldn't do anything lethal.
yeah, I was gonna say
Friendlies.
in terms of grenades, I only have flashbangs, M9 frags, and the EMP/normal from the grenade launcher, and those are all either just more flashbangs or deadly. So
Let's not kill the people we're trying to rescue here.
really not wanting to throw a fragmentation grenade into a room of friendlies.
Look,
I mean,
we
why
don't
wouldn't you,
negotiate with
though?
aliens, and we certainly don't negotiate with their hostages.
Oh, and this stream is going to get taken down.
And war crimes, yay! Fun.
I totally forgot. Actually, never mind.
What?
I'm scared.
Just
I'm
realized
nervous now.
armor wouldn't really show up on IR.
That what wouldn't?
Armor.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
It's a piece of metal. Yeah, no, it doesn't emit.
Yeah.
Kind of armor. No heat.
What's your point?
You'll see.
Oh my fucking. Oh wait. Oh for fuck. Okay. Well, I hate.
Hate what?
You being a DM.
I've done nothing.
Yet.
Mhm.
And one moment, I'm doing initiative and all that.
I'm
Okay.
doing DM things.
If you guys would please roll some initiative, because I'm relatively certain that combat has started.
Oh no, wait. That's bad.
What is? What?
Sorry, I'm... Okay, alright, sorry. Initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. I ask this every time, but is there a thing I press, or do I just do roll D100?
It's D10.
Is it D10?
It is a D10.
Huh?
D10 plus your agility modifier plus your mythic agility.
Oh. Okay. 10 plus...
If you have fast foot, you have advantage.
14.
Flash roll 1d10 plus... Copy.
Oh, Maurice, would you please roll initiative as well, because you are here.
26.
Okay, sure. How do I do initiative, by the way? Because
Oh wow, that was the best I possibly could have rolled.
You roll a D10, add your
Mhm.
mythic agility, and your agility modifier, which is the number in the tens place.
Okay, got it.
The number furthest on the left.
I remember that. Now the one on the right, like we had an emotional turmoil over the one time.
It's
Plus,
white. I clarified.
yes, thank you. Because I remembered I had a very clear existential crisis of why I made it into college. Or how. Let's see here. Plus Mythic Agility as well, so we'll put that in there. Because I did bump that. 16. Yay.
I know, Charlie.
Squeaky toy go squeak.
Yeah. Go squeaky squeak.
Oh yeah. And explosives are melee weapons
They're
ranged?
thrown weapons are counted as melee.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Because I wasn't sure where to put them exactly, so I didn't put any explosives on my character at the moment. Yeah.
So explosives are statted out as ranged weapons,
Mm-hmm.
but they use the melee skill.
Yeah.
Got it.
Not plus 20, plus 10. There we go.
Plus 10 gamer.
That one.
All right.
Way too
Now
close.
then, the brutes and Maurice are going to make a toughness test. Or actually, I'm just going to roll for all of you. Actually, wait, I can't because it's dependent on all of your guys' toughness modifiers.
My toughness mod is an 8.
So roll me 1d5 plus 5 minus 8.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You'll see.
No,
and
what do I roll? I only heard the
Maurice.
Oh.
Okay. 1d5 plus 5 minus 8?
Yep.
Okay. -1.
Excellent. This is for all the brutes. All right. The brute miners lose their turn, essentially. And
Why? No.
and the brute major loses a little bit more than a turn. So, Joker, you hear the flashbang go off, you kick in the door, and have you switched off of infrared? Are you using a light or anything?
I'm using a flashlight.
I would say I'd probably still be using infrared. Is there like a negative to using infrared in this situation?
It's just that you don't get details. Like, for example, the type of armor that the humans are wearing.
His helmet does have a flashlight, so he could just switch to that.
Yeah, which is why I asked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah.
That's what I was doing too.
As the two of you enter the room, you notice the captives are 8 UNSC army troopers and a Spartan.
Oh. Okay then.
What is with Spartans getting captured? Why are they not killed?
Well,
They're incompetent.
Because food.
Survival.
Why were the army soldiers captured? Because the brutes were hungry.
I was not aware that brutes ate people.
Yep.
I didn't know this.
No, they do.
Yep, totally thing.
That is mildly concerning.
Should be.
How do you think they grow into 9-foot tall behemoths? They gotta get their sustenance somehow.
There was a study run by the xenology division of ONI. If humans and brutes were on the same planet, humans would have been prey.
Not that surprising, honestly, all things considered.
Still not a comforting thought.
Yeah, no.
Still not at all. No.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, and also they have like a redonkulously good sense of smell.
So, Joker, what do? You see 4 brute miners and a brute major. They are surrounding what looks to be a massive pot full of boiling liquid, and
They're actually cooking their food. That's rare.
the
They
major
usually eat them alive in the lore.
major is gourmand, and the
The
crusader,
gourmet chef.
the crusader, in the floor above, demanded that they kill their prey before they eat them, if for no other reason than because the screams of pain were making it hard to think.
Hmm.
Intense eye roll.
Yeah, but guys, it'd be so much more accurate if they ate them alive in the lore, because I know so much about the lore, you guys.
It's like, oh my
Shut
god, I
up.
know so much too, Brandon. I gotta say, I'm such a lore aficionado of
dude,
Halo,
have
just
you
like
even-
you,
anyway.
Eric,
Anyway,
and Caleb.
Joker, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna use warfare ranged, or not warfare ranged, dual wield warfare ranged, and Joker's going to use his carbine and DMR and unload into the nearest brute.
Alright.
Mhm.
Honestly, it was probably overkill, but I don't care that
The
much.
definition of I want that motherfucker dead, dead. I want him dead.
Yeah.
I'll do 2 burst on the DMR and the 12 auto on the carbine.
Alright.
So that would bring 6 and I'm down to. Well, that's not going to matter. Take 1. That. What's a dual wheel penalty normally?
Believe it's -10.
So I would only take -5. And then because do I have advantage on attack on like hitting them because of their current state, or
You don't get a bonus, but they get a penalty to evade.
okay? So first one would just be minus. Well, actually, they'd all just be -5.
Oof.
And yeah, you hit.
Oh wow! Okay,
6 degrees of success, and the
Jesus!
brute minor got 4 degrees of failure to evade.
Wowie.
Ooh. Wow.
Okay, that was one of the bursts. Do I roll for the other burst and then roll for the auto?
Yeah.
Gotcha. There's the other burst.
Oh, you miss.
Wow,
1 degree of failure.
dang. And then we'll do auto.
You still have a chance to hit that.
Did that miss?
I'm still gonna have him roll evasion.
Was it? Oh, wow.
You know what? Meets beats, but in this case, half the shots will miss.
Oh.
They both.
I'd rather just
Joker
re-roll if that's. Just roll the next shot.
It-
'Cause, I mean, that's 6 out of a total 12. I can afford to miss the first 2.
Fair enough. Roll again. And actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna re-roll that because that should have been a -30 you had on his evasion. Yeah, no, you hit.
Okay. So that's 3 shots from the. Or not, 3 shots from the DMR and 11 from the carbine, or is it? It was 11, right?
6 shots from the DMR.
Or yeah, it's 6, or yeah, 3 of the 2, right? No, it was just 2. It was just 3 because the second burst shot missed, right?
Oh wait, yeah, no,
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Okay, so 3 DMR and 11 carbine.
Yes. Good God.
There you go.
Good God.
You know,
17.
I'm not gonna bother counting up all that.
Hold on. I will
He
do that
did.
for you.
That's
He
enough
did.
to just kill him.
To just destroy him.
So, would you like to describe how you end this brute's life?
After the flashbang goes off and Joker does his little roll into the room, he brings his guns off of his back, like holds them at his hip while he's like kneeled down, and just Terminator starts blasting them into the brute.
So anyway, I started blasting.
So anyways, I just started blasting. What?
And
Okay, Eric, he
you
did
guys continue to
262
do your
damage.
thing. I need to go grab Charlie's shit because he shit on the fucking walkway instead of in the yard.
yep.
Oh god. But yeah, this man did
Definitely dead.
262 damage.
Definitely dead.
hmm This man is just like what was it called? Boiling flesh water, I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
Turned into
atomized.
chunky salsa.
There you go, chunky salsa.
Maurice, because you did beat Oliver in initiative, funnily enough. Actually,
Hello?
yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Who this?
This is Ash.
Hi, Ash.
Hello.
Hi.
What brings you to these neck of the woods?
People on the internet, those few of you who are listening, Ash is the person that actually runs the streaming side of this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yes, and they're my wonderful sibling. So, add that too. But, you were saying, Eric, about initiative thinglings?
Maurice, it is your turn.
Alright, general lay of the land. Who, what, and how do I see in front of me?
So, from your perspective, the army troopers around you were and have been singing some rather depressing songs.
Mm-hmm.
One of them said the names of them. Blood on the Risers was one of them. Hanging on the old bar.
Maurice would have been singing along. Yeah, Maurice would have been singing along with them, just passing the time.
When suddenly the door cracked open, a cylindrical object that you recognize as a flashlight was thrown in, bounced off the head of the brute major that took you guys captive, and exploded basically right in front of all their faces.
Good. Good.
Immediately afterwards, a Spartan in Mjolnir came charging in and absolutely unloaded into one of the brood.
Okay.
Who proceeded to fall to
Bless you.
You're not a priest, you can't bless me.
Rough, buddy.
Shut the fuck up.
That's rough, buddy.
He falls over and
there you go.
over the pot of human stew.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Oh. Jesus.
Uh,
Why? Why would you phrase it like that?
Because
It's
Because
basically what
he
it
wanted
is.
it to.
it is
Nasty.
factually accurate.
Basically what
You're
it is.
nasty.
It is accurate. Yeah, it is.
What?
Um,
You watch the eggs.
over
I'm
the
making egg salad
course of
sandwiches
past,
on lunch.
say, hour or
Why do you
two,
watch the eggs if you're cooking them?
Mm-hmm.
you've been slowly loosening the rope that the brutes
Cooking
tied
something,
across
can't
your.
watch it. I literally
They
can't.
roped him and you couldn't just break it? What kind of rope is that made of?
Oh my fuck. Alright.
No, how about you just stop, Brandon? This has gone on a long time. You need to just stop.
He's dealing with Ash thing, so he's not here at the moment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you were saying that I was getting to unropening my rope.
You've basically, for the past half hour ish, been
Mhm.
ready to make a move, but just waiting for an opportunity. But
Here.
And
opportunity
this
has
is
shown
my
itself.
golden opportunity.
Yes. So, you got your combat knife, your guns are on the other side of the room. What would you like to do? There are now 4 brutes in front of you.
Wait. Are you telling me these tied up a
Terrible.
You
What?
cut out there. What?
Are you telling me that these brutes tied up a Spartan with the
That's what I was saying, but you mocked me, so, you
I
can
didn't
stop.
mock you worth shit. I just got in here, dumbass.
Before!
And the thing is, I will say that Maurice is a Spartan 3, so he's not as cool as a Spartan 2.
No, you can still easily break a rope.
Alright.
Easy.
Well,
Mhm.
Okay,
I understand
I
them
know, I'm just messing around
underestimating
with you.
that then, but...
allow me to rephrase. You
Well, no, he's still in Mjolnir. That doesn't...
No, I'm not in Mjolnir. I'm in SBI.
SBI.
Oh, no, the never mind. He was
Absolutely
describing joke. Never mind.
because you are absolutely correct. Allow me to rephrase. He's just been waiting for an opportunity.
Oh, I love that so much. I like
Yeah.
that. That's funny.
Because otherwise, really winning a fist fight against 5 brutes,
Yeah.
even for a Spartan, is not an easy thing to do.
Not a great time.
Not a great time, and especially since I have like four average human troopers. I'm
8
like, okay,
average
boys.
troopers.
Yeah.
Excuse
Are
me,
tied
8.
up, and they can't just Hulk their way out of their bonds.
Exactly. So I've just been telling him, like, hey, look at the captured, sing some songs, look like we're helpless, and just go along with it.
Just roll with it. It's fine.
Just roll with it. It's
Just
fine.
roll with it.
Don't worry. I
Meanwhile,
have a
some
plan.
guy is being eaten.
Some
Don't
of you
worry,
may
I have a
die.
plan, sort of.
Some of you may die, but that is a risk I am willing to
It's
take.
a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
It's a
So anyway,
sacrifice I'm
Maurice,
willing to
what do
make.
you do?
As-
You have a knife. In front of you are 4 brutes. Previously 5, but one of them has just had their chest cavity evacuated,
mhm.
or more accurately, turned into Swiss cheese.
And the brutes are looking away from me and my crew, correct?
More accurate to say that they can't see, period.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The flashbang, well, it didn't affect you at all because SPI is awesome, as is Mjolnir.
You have a polarized visor. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck shit?
The humans in the room, however, are not so lucky.
Oh,
Like,
okay, I was gonna ask.
the
In
harder
that
troopers in the room
case,
are kind of groaning and rolling on the floor, kind of going, "What the fuck just happened?" The
Yeah.
brutes are
You
doing
know what?
roughly the same thing, except they're standing.
Good. In that case, I was going to ask if they were affected by it, so that way I could cut their bonds. But in that case, if they're just rolling on the floor, I'm going to move toward my weapons
Right.
after breaking my rope, and I want to blast the nearest fucker in my way. Excuse me, the nearest hooligan for their tomfoolery.
It'll do your entire turn to actually, you may, but you will get a pretty hefty malice because technically it would be a half action to move to your weapons and another half action to equip them.
Oh, if I can just do that and equip them, then yeah,
Could rule of cool?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you
Mhm.
run over to your weapons, you pick one up, and just go.
But what does
Perhaps maybe a
malice
penalty to hit or something?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Oh, sweet. Great minds think alike.
do? Okay. Alright. You know what?
You get
I
a
could
minus
accept that.
10 to your warfare range.
Damaged minds also think alike.
You know what? I'll take that. If there's willing opportunity, then yeah, I'll roll of cool it. Let's do this. How do we do attacks in the system?
Hover over warfare range.
Cool, we're not getting Christmas decorations.
And put minus 10 in the input box.
Oh, right, before the modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, submit. Warfare ranged. 0 degrees of success.
That doesn't necessarily mean you miss.
That's only if they fail.
Shooting with?
I do what?
What are you shooting with?
I want to shoot with my...
You have an M6A? Of all the pistols, that's a very interesting choice.
Yes.
Oh, he did hit.
I need it for home defense.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But, like, why not? I mean, why not? But, like, wow, that's a very interesting choice you made. I like it.
Yeah.
So, what's special about the M6A?
It's not used by the military.
Oh.
It's also extremely old, too, I think.
I guess you could say it's a...
That's like using a cult
Yeah.
in Afghanistan these days.
I guess you could say it's like a family heirloom.
Hey. 1911. Back-to-back World War II, or back-to-back World War wins.
Yeah, micro world wars.
I mean, gun still shoots. Gun is still gun, no matter how old it is.
Gun
Just
is
like, probably might if it has all the housekeeping features.
I will say, hey, if you do want a 1911, definitely go for it if you want to make sure somebody doesn't get resurrected as a lich because 45 ACP kills the soul.
But you know what's even better than 45 ACP?
What?
8 rounds of 30-06.
Okay, can we continue?
Yeah.
Yes. You do in fact hit the brute. Which brute were you aiming for?
The one that was closest to me when I went to get my guns on the, you said left or right side?
They were on the left.
On the left. Okay, then I went to the left side, got my guns.
Alright, brute number 3 it is.
Good. And I'm going to attack them with my... I'm going to attack them with my light machine gun. With my M739.
What is the rate of fire on that weapon? And
Auto 14.
Alright, roll 1, or type in / roll 1d14.
Okay.
Plus your warfare range modifier.
Okie dokie, let's double check that. I believe it's 7. Yep, that's a 7.
Minus 5.
Minus 5. Alright. 15.
You land all your shots.
Woo! Oh boy.
roll damage 14 times.
Oh dear God. Okay. So damage is 2d10 plus 9 base.
You can just roll damage in the roll
You can
20.
just roll with your on your ranged weapon, and it'll do the thing for you.
It'll
Automatically. Okay, I see. Yeah.
get and spit out a number.
Yeah.
Does 0
Pretty great.
damage for the
Zero.
first.
You apparently did not stat your weapon, I guess?
This.
I did?
Hang on.
Yeah.
In
Oh
your...
wait, that was the. Oh wait, I clicked the pistol.
Oh. Okay then.
Pistol.
How to do that?
Hold on. Technical difficulties, boys. Technical difficulties.
The bullet does no damage somehow.
You didn't have
Alright.
damage.
It's a rubber bullet. The first bullet in the magazine is a rubber bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's not
when
gonna
I do,
kill him, it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
I did add base damage.
It is not in there.
Yeah, clearly not.
I did. It's roll 3d10 and then base damage on the side is +5.
That's for the
Okay.
designated marksman rifle. You said you were attacking with a machine gun.
Yes.
The machine gun.
Yeah, the light machine gun doesn't have any base damage. It's not recorded with its rate of fire.
M739 light machine gun has a base damage of 5.
It just has the 3d10 in it.
All right. Roll.
Try that again, I guess.
Okay, let's try that again for the
this
first.
from the
There we go.
All right.
First one's 16.
Now roll
Okay.
another 13 times.
All right, so
Because
that's
Saka.
2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
That isn't...
5,
What the fuck?
6, 7, 8.
No. This fuck shit.
13. Okay, total of 14 rolls have been made.
All right. One.
That would be why, except no, it wouldn't. That doesn't help anything. What?
Mm-hmm.
So confused.
All right. So, luckily for you, the brute that you were firing upon had another one that was right across from him in relation to where you were. So, when that brute got cut to ribbons by your technically crossfire and fell, the remaining bullets in your burst went and hit the other guy, killing both of them.
Let's go. Oh! That's what you call combat efficiency.
Indeed. Do mark down the fact that you have expended 14 bullets.
Oh, righties.
And with that, Oliver, it is your turn. You see as you enter the room with Joker dropped his brute, a Spartan 3 in SPI armor, sprinted over across the room to the left, picked up a light machine gun, and hosed down 2 brutes, leaving just a minor and the major. What do you do?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can my actions be saved and used in tandem with my my next turn?
I don't think that's how that works.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make an aim thingy? Isn't that a thing in this system, or am I thinking of FFG? I'd like to make an aim one.
Are you aiming as a half action or a full action?
Full action. I'm gonna shoot at the. Was it you said Major was in the room?
That'll give you, I believe, a +20, but I'm going to look to make sure.
What the fuck is happening? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh wait, it's a +5 if it's as a hack, if it is as a half action, and +10 if it is as a full action. Alright. So
It's one too close. What is happening?
you are just aiming at the
And also, like, move into the room, obviously.
yeah. Move in, aim at the major to make sure you have a good shot at him. And we are back up to Joker because flashbang.
Yurt.
They essentially lost their next 2 turns. Or they essentially lost their first 2 turns.
Not like it'll matter much. Okay.
Joker, what would you like to do?
My question is, because my reload speed is 1, how long in a single turn / action span would it take for me to reload and fire again?
So it takes you a half action to reload. That
So
is what that one means. It takes you 1 half action.
So I'd fire half as much?
So instead of like if I remember correctly, actually I'm at the place where it talks about combat actions. I can just tell you. A standard attack is 1 full action.
Okay. So if I reload, I can't attack?
Not with a at the bare minimum, not with the gun. I know you can make melee attacks as a half action. There is also tactical advance, which is just moving from cover to cover.
Mm-hmm.
So are you out of ammo for your weapon? Is that what you're asking, or?
No, I have 3 left in the DMR, and my mag is empty on the carbine, so I was asking if I could do the 1 burst shot on DMR, or if I just had to do, like, something melee.
To quote a long forgotten warfighting expert, switch to your pistol is faster than reloading.
Mm-hmm. I still say that every time I play a game. Switch to your pistol.
I
Switch
don't
to your
have a
secondary,
pistol.
it's faster than reloading.
Then switch to your sword is faster than reloading.
Alright.
Switch to your secondary.
What brute is closest to me?
The major.
Okay. I'd like to activate Unstable Devotion and smack his ass.
All right. You can try.
Do Warframe melee. Is is the major flashbanged?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I
He
have
will
any.
be able to act next turn.
Yeah. Don't think I have any kind of.
Oh my god, that's a spider! Oh!
Oh Jesus! You scared the fucking shit out of me. What?
0.740.
You're scared of spiders?
No, fucking. Ash just freaked the shit out about a fucking spider. Scared the.
Oh.
Get it!
Where? I don't fucking
right
see
there!
it. Where?
It's right in front of the fucking laundry basket! It's climbing up the laundry basket!
Okay, hold on. I'll do my fucking attack in just a second before I get this pussy to shut up.
Jesus Christ.
You're such a girly girl.
You, the spider, now have to roll initiative.
Where?
Spider, roll evasion.
Better roll evasion, fuckboy. Do it.
That's it, there. See it?
Brennon, make
The
a
spider never
warfare
truly dies.
make a warfare melee attack at plus 30.
We're having technical difficulties, folks, so we'll be right back with Joker coming in to save his partner.
This motherfucker's literally standing on their chair. Their desk chair. Jesus.
Ash is just asserting their dominance.
Anyway.
Was your attack on the spider successful?
Yes.
Alright. Spider has been dropped to
Oh,
0
wait!
speed,
I do have exceptional hearing. I have a plus 10 to hearing-based perception checks.
Oh, well, good to
Fuck,
know.
Good for you.
God damn it. Okay.
Congratulations.
Ooh. What's available? Use full. So, okay. Does Modern Army Combative add any attacks per half action?
It
Oh, wait, yeah. Gives full warfare melee modifier to figuring actions, attacks per action.
I think it's just melee.
yeah.
So 9.
Well, there's a table for it. So with
where's that
Modern Army Combative, what is your warfare melee?
90.
Alright, you get 5. Wait. With Modern Army Combative, you get 5 with a warfare melee modifier of 7 and above.
Oh, it has like a cap?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
Yes.
Plus 10 to hit. Okay. Numero uno. Do I roll to hit for each of them?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my. That scared the
and
shit
the brute
out of me.
major, the brute major has critically failed.
Wow. Okay.
You double the damage on this hit.
Okay. Do you want me to do hit and then damage and then hit and then damage?
In this case, roll damage because I have a feeling it's not gonna matter.
Okay. Unstable devotion. That's 54.
Yikes!
Jesus.
Snake eyes for damage. That is rough.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wow. That could not have been much worse.
That couldn't have possibly failed any worse.
Yeah.
Literally couldn't have rolled worse for damage.
Yeah.
Um,
I assume he's still alive. Right?
Well, you see, even on his most armored point, you ignore all of his armor. Now, you wouldn't be ignoring all of his toughness, but it would not be nearly enough to save him.
So he's just dead?
He is dead. Would you like to describe how you kill him?
If anybody has seen that one scene from Resident Evil where the distinctly Asian police officer is fighting off all those zombies in the four-way intersection area.
Yep.
Joker, after unloading into one of the brutes, kicks the magazine out of the carbine, sticks the new one in. The brute major, as I assume he's like stumbling around from the flashbang, like stumbles towards him. He puts the carbine over his back, and in one like fluid motion, grabs the energy sword, activates it, and just slashes up his chest.
Nice.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Fatality.
Earth grown, bitch. Anyway.
Earth realm wins.
Humanity. Fuck yeah.
Humanity. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And with that, you are gonna stay close enough to hit the other brute, the last brute.
Oh, do I get to just attack him?
Well, you're still gonna have to roll to hit, but yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's a chance. You have a possibility of hitting. It's 1 degree of success.
Oh, come on. I have a positive modifier. It's 90. Like.
Meets beats, but the attack does half damage.
Okay.
So roll the attack.
So meets beats, but if it's equal, that means that it has half damage. Okay, interesting.
Meets kind of beats.
You still hit, but your damage is going to be lessened.
Yeah. It does 20. It only does slightly less than the first. Jesus.
And
do the rest of my melee attacks count towards this, or is that just my only other attack because of
you still get your other attacks.
Okay. So that was second of 3. Do I roll to hit for each of them separately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
okay.
One moment I'm calculating how much HP he would be at.
Gotcha. Wait, I didn't roll range for that, did I? I did. Okay, good.
Okay, he is at 12 wounds left.
Ooh, fun.
12 wounds. Interesting.
Sorry. He took 12 damage from that, I should say. Rolled hit.
Okay. Vara affära Amelia.
When did he become Irish?
What the fuck? Roll 20?
It don't matter.
Wow.
He fails hard.
Never mind.
Roll damage.
It matters not. Damage, let me scroll past all my abilities. Holy shit.
And he's dead. How would you like to describe how he dies?
After he slashes up the first brute, he turns to the other one and just does like a little spin. Just slash on the first one, whip around, slash again.
Slash kill, slash kill.
Yeah.
He types into his attack pad /kill brute.
/kill nearest entities. Minecraft : brute. I mean, wait, wrong game.
But yeah,
You're
all of the brutes are dead.
you're
Huzzah, huzzah.
you're
One of the army troopers, a sergeant by you assume because of the chevrons on his
Identify.
yeah.
Sergeant Collins. What the fuck just happened? You see, he is still rubbing his eyes, trying to get the flashbang out of it.
Apologies for the temporary blindness, sir. It's more or less a necessity.
Well, I gotta give it to you. You did a hell of a move there.
Now I turn to the other Spartan, the one we don't know. Identify.
Identify.
All right, Agent Smith.
Identify. Well, I'm Petty Officer Mauricio A269. You can call me Maurice.
I have a fast nod. Where's the rest of your team?
This is the rest of my team.
Honestly, we should start just expecting that response at this point.
This is the rest of my team, sir. We didn't make it out with too many more than what we have currently. We took a lot of heavy casualties, and so having to deal with the waves of elites and otherwise enemies coming through this area has been difficult, especially with one Spartan in this group. But these are fine men, and I'm glad to serve with them nonetheless.
Nice.
Understood.
But I've never met either of you. Mind introducing yourselves?
Sierra 055. Oliver.
Pleasure.
Joker 0001. Legs of Silver. I don't know.
Pleasure.
So I'm gonna calm the rest of the Silver team because,
Friendly.
Yeah.
friendlies. They probably also would be curious about the gunshots.
As
Joker.
you hear a very faint explosion
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
from several floors down.
Well, I assume they won't be that confused by our gunshots.
Because they'll have their own problems.
A little bit.
I mean, do you still calm them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Silver Team, this is Joker 001. We ran into a group of friendlies on the 10th floor. Brute minors, one brute major. They're dead. What's your status?
You hear Marshall. You note he sounds faintly annoyed.
Yeah. Which is the perfect reaction to explosions.
Yes.
This is Marshall. I'm doing fine, but these ODSTs that we had, I think were faintly brain damaged.
Oh boy. What did they just do?
Well, a lot of them just went trapezing into a rubble-strewn hallway without a care in the world for what they might be stepping on.
I'm assuming that loud explosion we just heard was a mine.
You would be correct.
Fantastic.
We also no longer have ODST support, at least in the building.
I figured as much, considering the explosion.
Informed that they do have army support with my group.
Well, kind
Yay.
of.
Kind of. Even still, kind of still have army support.
I mean, they're better than Air Force, but not by much.
Even still, have army support.
I like to
Yeah.
imagine that these Spartans are just having this conversation in front of the soldiers. They're just standing there like, what the fuck, dude?
Whereas, like, you know,
It's like Joker when he was on the bridge of like when he was first sent to help Silver Team.
Jesus.
Just like, dude, I'm right here.
It's like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, well, you know.
Where Maurice is
Right,
like, dude, right in front of my army troopers?
It's like his kids.
Yeah, don't talk to
Like,
me or
really?
my army troopers ever again.
In the meantime, while they're having this conversation or this rather brief discussion, Maurice is just handing his men the armaments that they lost after being captured.
It's shotguns, MA5s, BRs.
Yeah, the
Standard
works.
equipment.
The works.
Yeah,
Yes, the works.
The works,
The works.
meaning the most bare bones equipment you could possibly have. But
Maybe a couple grenades.
Yeah.
hopefully,
Hopefully not like
Oh, yes.
Comet Evolved Marines where they have an infinite grenade supply.
hopefully not snipers inside a building. But
Oh, speaking of sniper rifles,
oh god,
Oh gosh.
you guys, or one of the Marines, or one of the army troopers, you see kind of trot up to a small, like, a section of wall, which he then, like, pushes a button on, and out pops a mini armory, which is where they get their weapons. And in this armory, you see something that is, at least to your knowledge,
Let me guess, something absurd.
Mm-hmm.
what is it, Eric?
You see something that is most certainly not standard issue.
Which is
What you see appears to be your standard can't remember the name of the regular sniper rifle off the top of my head. One moment.
SRS 99.
the sniper rifle.
The standard SRS 99, except the barrel is a lot thicker. And
Oh, this stupid thing. Because Eric is bad at math.
shut up.
But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, to answer the question, to get education, you buy them with XP.